Welcome to Inside the Dragons. This is the January-February edition. In this edition, you'll see snippets from Sell Out for Soldiers, Waldon theater students involved in all aspects of production. They combine classes for art and theater, LOHS athletic signing ceremony, and Paint Creek Science Night, along with our LOHS 8th grade orientation. Enjoy this edition.
For the 10th straight year, Lake Orion High School created a day like any other during the school year. Beginning in the early morning before school started, the Dragons held their Sell Out for Soldiers event, a day where the students put their phones away for a good cause.
We're Cell Phones for Soldiers. Students are going to come in and turn in their phones for the whole day, and we're going to have a tech-free day.
And that resonates with the students quite a bit in the past?
Yes, it does. This is the 10th year anniversary, so this is a big year, and we've been doing this for 10 years, so it's a really good year. There's a lot of prep that goes into this, getting sponsors. We started a couple months ago, and all this preparation, seeing all the bins out, the tables, everyone in their shirts, it's just great to see.
As the students enter the school for their morning routine, nearly everything is different. Music is blaring, the leadership students are dancing, and everyone is encouraging the students to sell out. That's code for registering at one of the long tables along the front hall and agreeing to keep their cell phone in a sealed bag for the entire school day. Over 96% of the students in attendance that day participated in the event. The commitment of the students enabled the leadership team to donate $1 for each student to the Cell Phones for Soldiers charity, providing cell phone minutes for veterans who need support. Each student received a matching t-shirt, bonding the school in one outfit for a single day. During second hour, the entire student body came to the field house for an assembly, honoring community heroes, first responders, and local veterans. The heroes and selected students played volleyball games with student games mixed into the intermission. There were specific introductions for the heroes and recognition for all they've done to protect our community. The event concluded for another year as the students sang all together in their matching shirts. When Waldon Middle School began their school year, they created a new opportunity for students. In most middle school theater productions, the performance, set design, costumes, and technical skills are produced by all different groups of students. When music teacher Beth Sims and art teacher Amanda Miller came together at the start of the school year, they received permission to create one class where all of the opportunities were shared by all students.
So we're slowly building all of the pieces, and then for the second half of our semester, we're going to take all of the skills and have them all come together into a short, like one-act play where they're going to do all of the pieces. So they're going to act, we're going to do blocking, we're going to do set design, we're going to do some basic costuming, so they can pull all of these individual chunks into a larger whole. Mrs. Sims and I worked together at Stadium when it was a School of the Arts. And so through our Lake Orion career, we just kind of both ended up at Waldon, and it just kind of was serendipitous. So the choir teacher and I are co-teaching our 8th grade theater class, and we spent the first part of our semester learning about acting and all the things which have led us into the importance of the set design, and we're going to do costumes next. And so we had students every day. We've been looking at a behind the scenes of different Broadway shows, and how they build the sets and the textures and the colors and how it gives this overall vibe to help the audience understand and believe all of these kind of ridiculous things we're asking the audience to understand. So we had the students pick stories that they're really familiar with, like The Three Little Bears, Goldilocks, I guess that's the same one, Little Red Riding Hood. And so they had to think about their set, the vibe, the style, the scene changes, and how they can go to different places in a single space. Because on a movie set, you can go to multiple locations, but when you're in the theater, you have 4 walls. And so they had to think through all of those pieces.
After creating a small-scale version of their sets, they moved on to costume design.
So for the giant, we decided to make like a fake beard that was like orange, and like we have a bald cap for like the actor to like put on and stuff to like make him look like he's bald.
I like that choice that you made, and I like that you have the orange eyebrows to go with the orange beard.
Yep.
That would be very cool on stage because it would really accent that part of the Giants' makeup.
Kind of just like thought like Little Red Riding Hood's kind of like easy to do just because it's like a pretty mainstream story. So then we just kind of like went off that.
All of it's in the name, like the title, Little Red Riding Hood. That's how
So
we
we
got
just
all
went off
red.
of like the colors, like how we thought it would look.
I think it's really fun that we don't just have to do like one assigned thing. I think it's fun because we get to do like makeup and set design. And some people don't like when some people sign up for drama club, I don't think they really, some people might not sign up for the makeup. Some people might sign up to be behind the scenes. And that's perfectly fine. I like that.
Or being an actor.
Yeah, or being an actor. And I feel like in theater, you have all these different choices.
Finally, they learned their skits with the acting tips from Miss Sims.
House has been in my family for generations. It's said to be haunted by the ghost of my great-grandfather.
Ghosts aren't real, Miss Johnson.
Whatever, just turn your feet, you're all set.
Ghosts aren't real.
I think it's fun this week. Are you okay?
That's okay, Alex. Science is all about trial and error. Next time you'll discover something amazing.
Yeah, and I guess we did learn some valuable lessons about safety protocols.
You have 1 hour to escape this room before the door locks and you're trapped in here forever. Good luck.
All right, team, let's split up and search for clues. I don't think that's a good idea. What if we get lost? Don't worry, Ava, I'll stay with you. I'll check out that bookshelf over there.
Then the students concluded by assembling all they designed and holding a show during the school day to conclude the semester.
And actually having the fact that bears are given the same rights as all other citizens in the area. In fact, there are some citizens here today.
Lock her up. Lock her up.
Sir, can you tell us why you're here today?
We're here to stand for the rights of this core bear family. For those rights for all animals everywhere.
One of the exciting nights each year at Paint Creek Elementary is the display of science in February. The school is filled with different types of science opportunities for students and parents to visit. The science pulls from across the district, shown by the Lake Orion High School Robotics Team 302 and the Waldon Robotics Team joining the Paint Creek Robotics Team in the cafeteria. The Paint Creek team showed how its programming works.
The programs can be downloaded to the robot from a laptop, which is what we use, so we can just change those programs. Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I know. His dad helped, and his dad.
The gym was filled with student projects from various grades. Student projects began months earlier as students formulated plans in December and began to assemble them in January.
What's it about?
It's how your brain sends signals to your body and stuff. Like
How much time did it take you?
about 2.
I mean, are there different stations you like to go to every time?
Yeah, usually like more like all the way down and lower on like the sensory items and stuff.
I made a game called Magnaball. There's a ball right here, and you have to roll it to make it one of the holes. There's a fidget spinner under here, and you have to spin it. And when the magnet sticks to one of these, you get the certain amount of points that it says on it, like 25, 50, or 75. And then here you make 100. You get 100 if you land it in there.
How long did it take you to make all this?
Like how many?
A couple weeks?
Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah.
That's
well,
all.
pulleys. I mean, my pulley's right over here.
Okay.
And this is 44 pounds, but plus this equals 54 pounds. Light as a feather.
Oh, look at that. Wow. So how did you come up with the whole plan here?
I don't know.
So how did you know that you wanted to make a pulley system?
Because my dad was listing off options to do for the science fair, and I picked pulleys.
Okay. So do you want to explain to me about what's happening on your drawing?
These are some QR codes to what we did, to what we watched. And these are some definitions of pulleys, mechanical advantage, and redirecting force.
The gym also featured a location for younger students to build with giant blocks and play different games on tables with the assistance of some high school students. The media center featured an animal trainer who brought some of his favorites to share with and educate the students. The high school elementary connection was a big hit. In one classroom, the Lake Orion High School Science Honor Society students ran experiments for the younger students to see what science could bring. They made the experiments hands-on so they could be interactive for the younger kids.
Yeah, we each made an experiment. Like some people did car racing, some people did oogling, and then we'll have them come around and then. Yeah.
We just do a lot of volunteering, like science-based volunteering, trying to like spread knowledge about, I don't know, just science.
I think it's a goal for sure. We're excited to just share our knowledge and have fun with different experiments and show them all about science.
Mm-hmm. And we're excited to get them like interested in science and like kind of give them like a spark that they can go on to study things later in the future.
The move to a large school like Lake Orion High School is intimidating for many 8th grade students. To ease some of that transition, LOHS holds a preview of its various opportunities each February to allow the 8th grade students and parents to see all that is offered.
We have about 75 to 80 tables out there. Every department is here, most of our sports, extracurricular activities. So 8th graders and their families can come in. They see a presentation about scheduling, all kinds of different stuff about becoming a freshman here and a dragon. And then they can mingle, ask questions. We're here to help and make their transition as smooth as possible. They're not going to see everything that we have here in the building. They're not going to be looking at their classrooms. They don't have their schedules yet, but they can see the commons, the auditorium, main office, kind of a general idea of the center of the building. And then, of course, Dragon First Day coming up in late August, early September is when they can come and take a tour of the building, mingle a lot with people in their homeroom and their classes. So they'll have that opportunity coming up. And it's not just for 8th graders as well, I should mention. We have a lot of students coming from private schools or from different districts. We have international students that show up. So it's not just for 8th graders. Transfer students can come here as well. Parents love to come here and kind of see what we offer and meet a lot of the staff, and administration is here, counselors are here.
The event begins with an introduction in the auditorium with the band, the staff, and leadership students.
You're going to get a lot of information tonight, but just take it all in and enjoy it. You're going to see some great stuff out in the commons when you're done in here. Everything, all the information you're going to get, and they'll explain it in greater detail, but all of this information is somewhere else. So just sit back and enjoy it. We're going to kick off with some leadership students.
I love Lake Orion High School, so I'm really excited to kind of talk a little bit about it all to you guys. Today I'm focusing on community and how much of a very inclusive community Lake Orion can bring to all of you guys. Just getting involved and going to football games, actually sports and everything, getting involved in clubs, that all creates a very inclusive environment and a community for everybody at Lake Orion.
I'm going to be talking about sports. So we have a lot of sports here at Lake Orion High School, if that's your thing. For example, I'm on the varsity soccer team. Carly was on the varsity volleyball team. Siddharth played water polo, and Maddie played softball.
Kick off their freshman year and really started off right these events. So really attending these events are great ways for your students to meet new people and form connections that they'll remember throughout all 4 of their years.
Counselor Alicia Connor explained the academic process of scheduling and graduation requirements, and then the families explored the commons. There were dozens of clubs, sports, and different interests for all types of students. Each year there are new opportunities, such as the equestrian team coming to LOHS next year, and the HOSA Club for future medical professionals.
The equestrian team is just, we do shows out of our Armada Fairgrounds, and we have a JV and a varsity club. Our JV is 5th through 8th grade, and our varsity is 9th through 12th. for our JV, it's like a one weekend kind of thing. You don't actually have to have a horse to be a part of it. You can be a groomsman, come out for the weekend, help around. And for varsity, we have multiple weekends where you come out. It's a lot more competitive for varsity, and I've had a lot of fun. I did it at my old school, and I did it for JV last year. And I just really want to see a lot of girls have fun in it and guys.
It's a big deal, especially because it's our first year as an organization, and we really want to spread awareness about our club and everything. And I think it's a good club. I'm a senior. I wish this was available when I was a freshman.
Families and students left Lake Orion High School excited about what is to come as they took the next step in their dragon journey. Looking ahead to high school, now they saw the opportunities that awaited.
Welcome to the 2025 Winter Signing Ceremony. My name is Chris Bell. I'm the District Athletic Director, and we'd like to welcome all of our friends, family, parents, welcome you to what is always a great day in Lake Orion. As you can see, we've got an outstanding group of student athletes up here on stage that we're very excited to celebrate. To our student athletes, I want to congratulate all of you on joining a small group of high school athletes around the country that get the opportunity to continue their athletic careers while pursuing their degree.
So it's been a privilege over the last few years being able to see her grow, just not as a lacrosse player, but as a person. We can always count on her playing ability and leadership on and off the field.
She's a two-time county qualifier. She was a lead scorer and top scorer at our league meet. She was all league in the 200 IM. She's a three-time MHSAA qualifier, state qualifier.
He has a great hunger and passion for the game of baseball, and he will start the season as our number one catcher. One thing that God has done is blessed him with a lightning bolt on his right shoulder. He's one of the best outfielders, if not the best right fielder that I've ever coached.
Connor has our scoring record. When he was a sophomore, he averaged 72.9. He's got like 10 rounds under par, which is very good.
Sydney has excelled in many positions on the field and is able to count on her relentless work effort to make things happen.
But just about nobody has had the impact on a team like this guy has. He's been a bulwark of our defense for well before years now. Figured that any team he would be on would be a good team because of his attitude. He just loves to play.
Zach is basically the heart and soul of our program for the last 2 years. He leads us in every statistical category.
She is dedicated, hardworking, extremely coachable, and is a major leader.
He's outscored his opponents this year 131-29. It's pretty dominating. He's a returning state qualifier. He's a two-time OAA Red League champion.
She was an all-league player last year in the OAA Red. We play in a really tough competition league. She plays at a high level every night.
She currently plays right wing and is known for her speed and her offensive IQ. She's consistently a team leader in points, both assists and goals. Three-time OAA Scholar Athlete, a three-time All-District, All-League, and All-Region player. This past season, she was recognized as an All-State player as she pitched us to the state finals. Megan is a three-year varsity player playing in the middle infield. Last season, she was recognized as an OAA Scholar Athlete. Megan has been playing softball for the past 12 years, most recently playing for her club team, the Interlakes Pride. She's been a team leader in batting average and home runs for her career. She has hit 16 home runs. Last season, she was named All-District, All-Region, and honorable mention All-State. Very good team with the ball in his hands. When he carried the ball, he averaged 7.5 yards a carry, and he averaged 12.5 yards per reception. Tristan's a threat to score every time he touches the ball. This past 2 seasons, he was voted as our Offensive Player of the Year. I can say for certain that his best football years are in front of him. To see him battle the injury all season, to see his positive attitude, and I know his work ethic, he will do great at Elma. He started for us at defensive back, and this season was named OAA All-League First Team. Trey also served this season as a team captain. Peyton was a 2-year starter for us at linebacker and also served as a team captain. We also used Peyton as a linebacker, defensive lineman, and tight end. For us, Peyton was like having a coach on the field. Kyle came to us from Detroit Old Redford and was a blessing from day one. He started for us at wide receiver and led us in receptions and big plays. He was recognized as our big play player of the year. The pen's in front of you. Complete the letter of intent form in front of you. Today's date is February 5th, and the time is 9:45.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you in the March and April edition.
Inside the Dragons is produced by the Lake Orion Community Schools in partnership with Orion Neighborhood Television. For up-to-date news and information about the Lake Orion Schools, visit our website at lakeorionschools.org and watch us on Comcast Educational Access Channel 22 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99.